All right, guys. Hi. Sorry, I was working with Vanessa. She was trying to get in the Hangout, and she's got a new computer, and it's a Mac, and I have no idea. I mean, it's bad enough for me to try and figure out my PC, and then to try to figure out the Mac. I just was absolutely lost. So she was trying to get in to the Hangout to read the chat for me, but it didn't quite work out yet. We're still working on it. So hi, wow, I've got all sorts of new people in here. How's everybody doing? Oh, Kathy, you should be a. Let me give you a wrench. There we go. You need to have a wrench. Who else in here needs to have a wrench? Okay. Hi, Vicky. How are you feeling? Are you feeling any better? I hope. Oops. So let's see. We've got Perla. We've got Kathy, Mary, Walta, I believe. Arto Jules, Lydia. Oh, we'll just call you, yeah, Lydia. Duh. Hey, Vicky. Valerie is what I was trying to say, but it didn't come out of my mouth. Oh, there she is. There's Fran. Hi, Ruby. How are you doing? All right. There you go, Fran. Come on in. Well, I don't know how you did it, Vanessa, but you blocked me again. Oh, hi, Nancy Joe. Okay, let me try and copy that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, sent. Yeah, there are the puppies. They're growing like mad. Puppies. Oh, there you are. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. Did you guys poop yourselves out? I think you did. You've been playing and playing and playing. Yep. Okay. So, hi, Vicki. How are you doing?
A lot better than I was Sunday, that's for sure.
Oh, good. And Fran's in. Hi, Fran.
Hello.
Hi, Mama.
Hey, Vicky. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
Not too good, but
Oh,
that's another story.
I'll keep you in my prayers, hon.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
I
sorry to
need
hear
them.
that.
Yeah, I have hurt so bad.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Okay, so for you guys that are new to the channel, this is Vicki Porter and this is Skydove that are coming in, and anybody is invited to come in and help me out, read the chat while I'm working. Oh, thanks, Kathy. I'm up to 938 subs.
Woohoo!
I was up to
Wow.
160, and then YouTube swooped in and took, I don't know, 30 or 40 subs away from me.
How can they do that?
How
I
can they
don't
do that?
I said that too, Vicky.
They said that
Huh.
it's spam subs. So I have no idea how you can get spam subs, but
Well, I guess they feel like if you go into, you know how sometimes people will come in and say, you know, I'll sub to you if you sub to me. I need so many. I guess they're
Right.
considering that spam.
And
Huh.
I've heard too that you can sub to somebody and then unsub it and then sub it again and it will count twice, you know.
huh.
Now I don't know whether that's true or not, but that's what I've heard.
Well, I
Hi, Robert.
guess
Hi, Maria.
they're figuring out that we're figuring out how to, you know, overcome the 1,000.
Get one step ahead of them.
Well, yeah, here I was at 960, and then I put out that video because I thought, hey, I'm, almost
Right.
there
Almost, yeah.
about giving away the diamond ring at 1,000. And
Well, you hadn't given my ring away yet.
not yet. We haven't gotten to 1,000 yet. So,
Wait a minute, let me run in there and sub and unsub.
they are bogus accounts. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
there are some people who will set up multiple account names so that they
Right.
can do something like this. So they are like bogus accounts.
Well, that's like some of those trolls that come in. You bounce one of them out, and they'll come right back with another
Well,
name.
it pretty much it's the same person just coming
Yeah.
back in under a different name.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah. Ring come with a
Does it come with a husband? If it does, I don't want it then. You can have
Yeah,
it,
me
Maria.
neither. Yeah.
I like that though, Maria. I like that.
Hey, Kim.
Funny.
Let me set
Oh, she
mine.
has one. She just wants one for someone else.
Let me go get that ring so I can show you guys. Now that we're talking about it, I guess I should show you.
Oh, just make us drool that much more.
You know what? I got a ring from an auction. I just got it yesterday in the mail, Sandy, and I thought this might be something easy that Sandy could replicate, and it's a beautiful ring. And I was told, I got it from April, and she said that she was told it was Navajo.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a beautiful ring. I absolutely love it.
See, that's my passion. The Indian rings.
Yeah, this is a very pretty one. It's got pink shell in it, and then it's got some leaves, and very pretty. It sits awkward on my finger just because my fingers are weird anyhow. They're not straight. So it doesn't feel good on any of the fingers that it fits on. I love the ring. It's beautiful, but I thought if I could show this to Sandy, maybe she could replicate it,
I
and
bet
then
she
I
could.
I could have one that actually fits my finger and feels comfortable.
Yeah. And then you could give
Here's
the
the
other
ring
one
right
away.
here, Mama.
Oh goodness, that is pretty.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
It's a real pale pink shell, mother of pearl, and then it's got those leaves on the side.
And that could be what's making it sit awkward.
Funny, yes, it's stiff and it's a little bit long. It's like an inch long, so it literally goes from knuckle to knuckle to me. And then on the back, on the inside, it says sterling.
Yes, I see it.
Yeah, so it's a beautiful ring. It just it just, you know, it doesn't sit comfortable because the shell's on one side and the leaves are on the other side, and
Yeah.
my fingers are crooked.
Well, you know, like I said, that leaves on one side like that might make it feel offset.
It does make it
Where
feel
if it had it on the
disorganized.
other side too, you know, it might be okay.
Or maybe one on each side and
Right.
the pink like from corner to corner, maybe. I don't know. I just know that all the metal on one side and the shell on the other side, it sits funny on my finger. So
Yeah. And two, I don't think I'd like one knuckle to knuckle. I like just the plain small rings.
yeah.
Sandy,
I don't know what the hell I did with it.
Sandy
Uh-oh.
Vanessa's done blocked you and she can't get in.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how to unblock me on a Mac. So
How in the world did she block Sandy?
I don't know, but
we were messing with this day before yesterday because she wanted to come in,
Okay, okay.
and she blocked me that day too, and she has no idea.
oh my goodness.
So if
Well, I
anybody,
hope I never do.
I know, me too. I
I
don't know
can,
what I would do.
if anybody has a Mac computer and can help,
So
that would be great. I did find these are going to be auctioned off Friday.
Friday, tomorrow.
So this is
Ooh,
Montana silversmiths.
Oh
ooh,
yes.
Isn't that a
beautiful.
beautiful ring?
Almost looks like a mother's ring, don't it?
It does almost with natural
Yeah.
gemstones.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay. Oh yeah, that matches it.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, it is.
so those two
Gorgeous.
are coming up. That's a Montana silversmith too on Friday at the auction.
That's tomorrow,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it is. It's tomorrow.
Just,
I,
just give
I
you
think
guys a heads
Do
up.
you think you could replicate this ring, Sandy?
Let me see. Let me
except
click on.
put the flowers or whatever on one on
Oh
the
yeah,
There's
side.
leaves on one side
yeah.
and a pink shell on the other side, but you know how my fingers are crooked, so it doesn't
Yeah.
feel comfortable on my finger. I guess I would need a smaller version. I got this from April and I absolutely love it. I don't want to get rid of it, but it doesn't fit me comfortably.
What size is it, or what size do you need it, or
This is I can actually send you this if you want me to. If it would be easier to replicate it by looking at it. When I got it
well, I
from
might be able to just put a different shank on it.
Oh, okay. Well, this is a split shank.
Yeah. And what do you need? Tell me what you
Um,
need.
I don't really know what I need. I just know that it's not, and I'm wearing it on my hand where my fingers, I've had artificial joints put in, so those fingers are still relatively straight. The right hand is the one that they're really crazy, but let me put it on for you and show you what I mean.
Needs it balanced.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually feels, I guess because the leaves are all on one side
Uh-huh.
and the it
Yeah.
like falls to the side.
Okay.
I see what you're talking about.
Okay. Go ahead and take it off and show me the back of it again. The back,
Here's
not the side, the back. Okay. Huh.
there's not a whole awful lot of metal there to, you know, feel tight and restricting or anything. I don't know if there's anything else you could
Yeah.
do other than try to, you know, reconstruct a smaller scale ring. I don't know.
Hmm.
But April said that this was, she was told it was Navajo, but there's no, other than sterling, there's
Uh-huh.
nothing else written on the back of it, to identify any.
Yeah. Any maker or anything?
Right. So, I don't know if anybody would be offended if I tried to make a smaller replica of it or even just something similar to it. I like this kind of ring. It just is not, and I can wear it on my middle finger so this must be a 7, my middle finger or my pointer finger.
Uh-huh.
So either one, but,
See, it looks offset.
because all of to put the stone in the center, which is where you would normally think it would be,
Right.
then all that metal is off to the side.
Yeah. Well, and they centered the shank on the back. Between the two sides, it's centered. I thought maybe it was off
Yes.
center, but it's not.
No, it's perfectly
Hey,
centered.
hi, Donna. Let's see. Kim, hi.
Raven.
Raven, haven't seen you in a while. Sandra, welcome.
What'd you say Raven's name is?
I didn't.
Oh,
I just thought it was Raven.
I think I'm going to
Her
get
name
one
is
of these
Raven.
days.
Yeah, I thought her name was Raven.
No, Raven's going to cut her tongue out if she tells anybody.
That's
Oh.
right.
I bet she has a beautiful name.
I bet she does too. Well, she
Yes.
did
It
say
is beautiful.
she did say probably couldn't nobody pronounce it.
But I am not going to be the one that spills the beans.
I'm going to keep trying though, Sandy.
You tried to catch me off guard.
That's what I'm trying to do.
It's not working.
Then if Raven had come on here and talked now, maybe I could catch her off guard.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and then maybe she could pronounce it.
That's right.
I could say what?
Huh?
How do you pronounce your name?
Yeah.
Oh no, I bet you it is beautiful though.
Yeah. It's a pretty name. It's different.
Yeah.
I knew it would be. I assumed it was Raven.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But evidently it's not.
Gee, I got dog hairs in my tea. I wonder how that happened.
I don't know. They float in the air.
Just like cat hair do.
Yeah.
I know.
If you take a breath through your nose, it goes up your nose.
Well, that's what those hairs in your nose are for.
Yeah, it's supposed to catch them.
I'll be right back. I forgot to bring the other camera in here.
Okay.
Gee, we're really together, guys.
All right, let's see. So holy title.
I'm looking for another device here to watch the chat on.
Yeah. Wait, did you pop out the chat?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to do that. I'm on my phone.
Oh,
and, it's funny because I have less than 1,000, but I can still join a chat, someone else's chat with my phone.
Oh, now I wouldn't know how to do nothing on them phones. They so little.
That's how I learned to do it, was on my phone. And then the girls got me a computer, and now I'm having to learn a totally different way.
All over again.
Exactly.
Yes, but you're doing all right. You're doing.
Daddy wants to know how soon before the little girl dog goes to her other home.
I'm supposed to take her to Albuquerque, I think the weekend of the 10th. So she's leaving in just a couple of weeks.
Ah.
And how far is Albuquerque now from you?
It's
I know it's the same difference as it was.
It's about 500 miles. It's a
goodness.
Good 8-hour drive.
Are you going to drive or fly?
I'm driving.
Okay.
because I've found a new supplier in Gallup.
Oh, okay.
He says that he can beat the prices I'm paying now from Thunderbird.
Oh,
Wow.
It's a ma and pa operation. It's he and his wife.
okay.
Um, I talked to him personally, and he is really wanting my business. So
Well, that's cool.
Does he have a website?
he does, but not everything is on it.
Oh, okay.
So I ordered some tufa stone from him because I want to do some more castings.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to speak with him again, and I think I'm going to be able to get a price break for you guys if you mention.
Great.
Ooh, okay.
And
Great. Hello, Gillian. I think I
so
say it.
I'm working on that to
That's cool.
Yeah.
get.
I found another source that I've been trying out this past week, and they actually have gemstones. I'm guessing because this is Tucson. They don't just have
Wow.
jewelry, it's the police auctions. And I have been going on the police auctions and placing bids. And so far, I've only won one thing, but it was the one thing that I really wanted for somebody else. So I was glad that I got it. And I got it for $22. Sterling silver, peridot. So that's, $22 is a good buy for a sterling silver peridot necklace.
And no shipping.
No, $12.95 is the shipping. That's where they get you.
Wow.
Because that would only cost about $3 to ship that to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the shipping is where they get you. I'll have to find out if they have like multiple shipping, like if you win more than one thing, that they'll cut you a break on the shipping. I don't know, but $13 is a lot for one piece of jewelry, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Of course, that probably covers their handling and their person who's working that department, and because that's obviously not really a part of the police department.
Yeah.
They had to have probably a completely different office set up for that kind of
They're
stuff.
Tucson, right?
Well, the place where the necklace is coming from for me is from California. So I thought it was Tucson when I started bidding, but the necklace is being shipped from, I forget, somewhere close to, was it Oakland, California?
Oh, okay.
But someplace in California close to Los Angeles, if I remember correctly. But yeah.
Uh,
What's the word? Thunderbird.
Uh-huh.
What's the price? $1 twice.
twice.
I think he's just messing with us.
Did you see up there where Robert said he was interested?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think they have findings too.
Yes.
For you gals that string and that.
Or yes, clasps
So,
and beads and yeah.
yeah. I'm thinking that,
I'm looking for a place where I could just get, I guess you'd say, small orders. Give small order because I'm not
he will
into
do that.
y'all are.
He will do that for us.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Great.
Hey, Lori.
Hello, Laurie.
Okay. You're with a client. Well, hi, Lori. Hi, client. Welcome.
Let's see. It was somebody in here that I didn't recognize their name.
All right. So let me show you. I found some more pink opal today.
Oh, yay.
Beautiful.
And so I cut a piece. It's a nice, let's see if I turn that light on, if that's going to be too much. Is that any better or is that worse, guys?
That's about the same on me.
It's the same to me.
Yeah.
Well, it's just a real nice pink.
Almost looks like a piece of bubble gum,
It does
Yeah.
look like a piece of bubble gum.
Yeah.
but it's pretty.
It is very pretty. It's a nice shade of pink. You
Yeah.
know, when I had that pink ring on my show 2 weeks ago and everybody was bidding on it,
Mhm.
the one person who won it actually thought it was going to be like an opal with the color play.
Oh,
Yeah, and so
Yeah.
she canceled out, and so Carmen had been the next person who had been bidding on it. So I offered it to
Yeah.
Carmen, and Carmen said she wanted it. But you know, a lot of people don't understand that not all opal has that color play. It has
Right.
the opal properties, but it doesn't have the color play.
right. Yeah. No, it doesn't. So no, this is pink Peruvian opal,
Yeah.
and I think I've got green Peruvian opal, and I think I have blue also. So
I was gonna say I had all three. I bought a strand of all three, and all I have is the mint green left. And I'll be honest with you, I have no clue what to do with it. Maybe I need to send it to Sandy.
hi Gillian, I have not seen you in here. I don't think.
That's the one that and that Walter.
Walter.
Well, yeah.
I think Walter's from another country, right?
I don't think
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
them in here either.
I think that's a woman, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I always
Okay,
say them.
I know. Sometimes you can't really tell.
Right.
So you just try to
Yeah.
use, you know, they.
Robert up there now, I think he's a male.
Yeah,
You
yeah, I think
know, you
so.
kind of safe.
Is that your picture in the middle of your avatar there, Mama, with
Yeah,
glasses, dark hair and glasses?
Yes.
Okay.
It's an old picture though.
Let's
It's a
see.
nice picture. I actually had
Thank
envisioned someone totally different than that. You know how after you see your for the first time and it's like, okay, just how I pictured them or not how I pictured them.
Okay, so we'll flash Fran. There she is.
Well, I done got older and
Wiser.
decrepiter.
Well, hey, we get that even when we're younger.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Gillian lives in Yorkshire and in Spain.
Wow.
They're from
Goodness.
England and they live in Spain right now. Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow. That's like two totally different living places.
Yeah.
Like going to Tucson, you know, in the wintertime, the snowbirds, you know, go to a totally different climate.
Spain. Gillian, you ever go to any of those bull running festives?
The running of the bulls.
Yeah, running. I always just say bull running, but yeah, running of the bulls. I've watched them on YouTube, and oh my goodness,
The people that get tore up, oh my.
yes,
Yeah, that's kind of scary.
it is. All right, Sandy, what are we making?
Yeah, what are we making today?
I think we're going to make this into a pendant. This,
Ooh.
this pink opal.
Yeah,
I think that's what it was telling me to do.
Yeah.
So we'll see if it cooperates.
There you go.
Christine.
I loved that beautiful feather one that you made last week. That one was spectacular. If that one had been a little bit smaller, I think that would have been too big for my chest area.
Yeah.
Just because I'm so petite, you know,
Yeah.
it would have been like too big of a emblem on my
It
chest.
probably fit me fine then.
Are you taller, Mama? Are you taller?
I used to be.
Oh,
I've shrunk, in my old age.
that happens to everybody as they
Yeah,
get older.
I was 5'8",
Uh-huh.
uh, and
Okay, so you
kind of
were
a
pretty tall.
medium frame built.
Uh-huh.
I'm not what you'd say hefty, but yet I'm not skinny neither.
Right.
You're just solid.
Okay, Vanessa says send her the link again.
Oh,
Okay.
See
good.
if
We'll
she
have a
can
party.
get in. Yeah. All right, Walter. Let's see. Who was it? Said their name was Christine. Yeah, Walter is from Sweden.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, I
But
thought that was
yeah, but
yeah.
lives in Malta now. And
You are international, Sandy.
and my name's Christine. I guess that's what you pronounce
wow.
Christine.
Okay, let me
Thanks for letting
send.
us know, Christine.
Yeah, that's fun, guys, to know where. And then
Yeah.
I like to know how you found the channel too. That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Yes, that would be interesting too.
yeah.
Okay, we'll put that up there. All right.
Sweden. Ooh, that's just a place that I can just dream of. Because I know I won't never get over there.
Well, you know what? Never say never, because I've been a few places in my lifetime that I was lucky enough to visit. When my kids were in Japan, that's where my
Oh, that'd
first
be
granddaughter
nice.
was born. So I flew the 20 something hours that it took to go to Japan.
Oh
And
wow.
I had just had neck surgery like 6 to 8 weeks before that. And you want to talk about a miserable person. I couldn't get comfortable in that plane no how, and I couldn't even take
Oh,
enough medicine to put myself to sleep. I was miserable.
I
And
bet.
let me tell
Okay,
you what,
Vanessa, I just sent it to you.
I hope she can make it in.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think this is fun, guys, to meet the people, put a face with a name,
And
and
this is the best times that I have is on the internet, sitting in on yours. And whenever Cindy and I have our auctions, I feel like I still have a connection to the world.
yeah,
This is my link to the outside world because I don't go out
Yes.
except to it unless I'm, got a doctor's appointment.
Well,
yeah.
you know what? That's how I am, Mama. And then on top of that, my daughter started a full-time job 3 weeks ago, and she works from 11 in the morning till 7 or 8 at night. And so I have no car unless I get up early in the morning and do things, and my body does not have any get up and go in the morning.
I can't drive. I quit driving about 10 years ago.
I can drive, I just don't like to.
I've got a driver's license though.
Oh, well, that's good. That means you still have the option that you can
Right.
drive.
Right. I keep it up to date mainly for the ID,
Identification,
Yeah.
yeah. Now,
Mm.
you can get a state ID that is cheaper than renewing a driver's license.
Now
It looks the same. It just says state
here in
ID.
Lynette now it costs the same.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I said, well, I might as well get the
Driver's license
driver's
then.
license in case I ever
Yeah,
had to drive.
Yeah.
in a pinch. Yeah.
Right.
Now, do you have a car or do you have
No, I don't have a car. My grandson Casey takes me
I was
where
gonna
I
say
need to
Casey
go.
has one, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if Vanessa can get in.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, whenever Dwayne has his after parties, doesn't he have like a whole crew of people in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can have up to what, 8 or
Eight,
10?
8 or 10. Yeah. Yep. Sure can. So, and it's open to everybody, guys. Also, I wanted to mention, I haven't mentioned it in quite a while, is that if you have a channel go ahead and in the chat, um, go ahead and just put channel so that people know that you've got a channel and people can subscribe to you.
Right.
So I wanted to mention that again because of this 1,000 sub thing, you know,
Yeah.
it has screwed some people up that were doing
Yeah.
videos with their phones. So
Right.
feel free to, don't put in the chat sub to me because
Right. Then they red flag it.
yeah, YouTube will kick that out. But just put channel next to your name and people can click on the 3 little dots and go over and subscribe. Yeah.
Oh, afternoon, Marguerite. Haven't seen you in several days.
Oh, and before I forget, Vanessa put a video up, her first video, so I need
Did
to
she
go.
really?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna have to go watch.
I'm gotta go to her channel and subscribe real quick.
Oh, you're not. See, I subscribe to everybody in the chat.
Uh-huh.
And even like when I go to other people's videos and watch, if there's somebody there that I'm not subscribed to, I will subscribe to them unless I have a feeling they're a troll. Like
Yeah.
if they have no content and they've got a nasty name as their
Yeah.
name, yeah, I'm not touching that one with a 10-foot pole.
Right.
And there have been some that have had nasty names, and I'm like, oh no.
Good day, Kathy. How are you doing?
Let's see who
Kathy
I'm gonna
Valentine
look at. Oh,
is
Vanessa.
from Australia.
Yes,
So we've got people in here from,
Australia.
yeah.
Did
Malta.
you say Denmark, Spain?
Yep, we've just got an international thing going on today, guys.
Great.
So that's pretty cool.
Get down.
Yeah, I like it.
Nostalgia Seeker. Let's see. Is that Saucy?
Sosie, yes. I saw
Yes.
her
Oh,
I
picture on
remember.
Facebook with her little dog, and I was like, oh, okay, so that's what Sosie looks like. I love it when I finally have a face to we were talking with Jerry on, was it Sunday during the auction? I don't know. Sunday was kind of a blur to me.
yeah.
I don't even know how I did what I did because I don't even half remember everything from Sunday. That's how sick I was, and I was trying, and it just I just
You were pretty rough, honey.
yeah.
Yeah.
Vanessa says she's having a, can I say hell?
Yes.
She's
You
having
can-
a hell of a time trying to get in.
Now, Vanessa, you can join with your phone, even if you don't have 1,000. Because
Yeah.
that's I'm on my phone right
you
now.
Can get in you can come in on your phone because the other guys are here to read the chat. So you don't have to read the chat. Just come
Right.
on in on your.
Yeah, just come in and hang out.
Yeah.
And Kathy, I am feeling much better than what I was on Sunday. Thank you. Thank you for all of your prayers. You can never have too many prayers, let me tell you. And I sure needed them Sunday. I didn't even know I needed them Sunday. That's how bad I was.
I sure need them myself.
Well, I will keep you in mind.
Everybody put me on your list.
Momo is not doing real good right now. So
Oh, goodness.
I'm
please
so sorry to hear that.
you're on your prayer list.
The doctor called me in some pain patches is what I call them. I don't know really what they're called.
Yeah,
But
they're pain patches.
yeah, they called me in some of those today. So
Oh,
Be
good.
careful with them. Don't make sure you don't put too many on at one time or even overlap them.
the way I feel right now, though, Vicky, I could put about 3 or 4 of them
I
on.
was just going to say you probably want to stick about 3 on at one time.
Yes. I'll
Oh,
stick one on and still take my pain pills too, you
I'm
know.
so sorry, hun. I know what it's like to live with pain, and it is not fun.
No, not. But one thing though, when I wake up and I'm hurting, at least I know I'm alive.
yeah.
You know what? That's what I said. If I ever woke up and I didn't have pain, I would think I had died and gone to heaven.
Right, right. Let's see, Little Muddy Farm. Thank you, hon. Where did I see that name?
The Little Money Farm. I was just checking them out too.
I know I looked at it on Facebook, but I couldn't find
Oh, that's Robert. That's Robert.
Robert Jones.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But that's good. You know, because
I'll subscribe to
if
this.
What does he do? I heard you say that he's got some beautiful stuff.
Jewelry.
Yeah,
I don't see anything on here.
What do you call it? Silversmith too. I'm anxious to see some of his work.
Yeah.
he started silversmithing again. I got him, I think, if I got the story right, he got enthused about it watching the channel
Yeah,
here.
I thought I heard him say that
That's what he
you
said.
inspired him. Yeah.
Which is cool. I like that.
I
feel
know
like
it's way cool to know that you're,
doing
responsible for somebody
Right.
getting
Yeah.
back into. Yes, he says, I am Robert, the Little Muddy Farm. Okay, let me subscribe
Like I
to
said, I
him.
knew I'd looked it up on Facebook.
Yeah.
It wasn't nowhere to subscribe on there or anything. So
Yeah.
let's see, Walter.
Oh, Marianne, I will keep you in my prayers too on chronic pain and cancer. So sorry.
Oh my goodness, that bad word.
I know.
Yeah. Hate that.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Hate it.
And Walter says, I just joined a lot of you. This is a wonderful community. And you're right, Walter. It is, Christine, it is a wonderful community.
Yeah, I just went and
What a good people.
subscribed to that channel. Whoops, I said that word.
Well, channel is all right. Oh, you can say it.
Yeah, she said.
Okay. Okay.
From what I understand,
I just can't ask for it.
you can't put it in the
Yeah, I
chat.
don't really have an active channel myself, so
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry about that, Robert. Do you have to build up a lot of tools and supplies again? Robert said his ex took most of his stuff and he had given up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to start doing things on YouTube, or are you just being inspired to get working again?
It makes you wonder if the ex even uses it, you know.
Or just took it for spite?
Just
Yeah,
took
you never
it, yeah.
know.
I mean, my ex tried to take my land.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, her name was never on it, but she sold
Tried
it.
it anyway, huh?
Yeah. She sold it, but
Oh my goodness.
pretty crazy.
What people won't do.
Yeah.
Crazy.
She got tens of thousands of dollars out of me.
Wow.
Yeah. My house was paid for and I refinanced it to set her up in business 3 times. And
Oh,
no stupidity. I could have said no, but
Well,
yeah.
this is the thing. I don't really feel love is stupidity, but I do feel that we learn a lot of lessons from the decisions that we make when we're in love.
I guess that's what you call the hard rock.
Yeah.
Hard knock. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. All 3 of my exes raked me over the coals, but you know what? This last one, I'm I'm actually getting alimony, so I need to like just shut up and enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
That's right. Let's see.
Well, I never had an ex, so I guess I was lucky.
Yeah.
You know what? I could say yes because I'm in that mode right now where I just don't really want to have anything to do physically or mentally. I'm happy with my family status the way it is right now. Here with my daughter and my babies, I'd rather be with them than with a man that I have to change my whole person for to
Right.
suit myself to them. I'm tired of doing that. As
Shouldn't have
Dwayne
to be
said, Vicky doesn't want to train another man.
right. And
I said, I'm
raise
done.
one.
I'm done. I'm happy with my
Bye,
life the way it is.
Saucy. I can't never say her. Bye. Let's
Oh,
see.
Lydia. Lydia's leaving. See you later, Lydia.
No, Lydia wasn't nostalgia
Oh,
singer.
Oh,
sounds saucy. Okay.
Saucy.
Josie,
I don't know why I could try to say saucy,
I'll talk to you later.
but it's saucy. Okay.
I think she's at work, so it's a little hard for her
Yeah.
to stick around.
That's one thing I try not to do. As a working person, I had a friend who went off on disability, and she would call me every day, a couple times a day, and it just got to the point where I'd be like, "I promise, I'll call you tonight when I get home."
Yeah.
Kind of deal, because you're working and you don't really have the time, and I guess they think you can just listen and work at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not always doable.
Robert said that I don't know if I should call a new girlfriend my future ex.
Oh my. Oh my.
That's like when you get married, Robert, you need to have enough money in the bank to cover a divorce.
Yeah. I think you ought to just stay friends with benefits,
You
Right.
know what? That's the way to go. True believer. Only I'm not even looking for that. I'm just done with men.
Mary's been married 40 years come June.
Wow.
Congratulations. Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? That's my mom and dad's anniversary, June 24th, and they will have been married 58 years.
Let's
Wow.
see, I would have been married 61 years.
Wow.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
Well, I still feel like I'm married, even though my husband's passed.
Well, you had a good marriage, and so you still think of yourself
Right,
as, in that good marriage. And
right, I do.
my third one was the one that came closest to being the best, but it also was the worst one too.
Yeah.
I had both extremes. So
There's that one. Yeah. I don't think that I've ever been with anybody that really loved me back. I think they were all after something.
what they could get.
Yeah, that's what I was fixing to
Well,
say.
that's how I feel about my first two husbands. My third one, like I said, I could say his was the best marriage that I had, but it was also the worst because it went so far downhill.
Yeah.
Well, Raven says she's never been married. Nope, nope, nope.
Well, she's the smart one. If you can
Yes.
if you
Yeah.
can just, have, your, like you said, friends with benefits, and
Yeah, I
do it
would
that way, have your own house, and that way you've got your own space. And
I may not mind somebody putting their shoes under my bed, every once in a while, but I wouldn't want them to leave them there.
Yeah.
I
And
hear
you're not
you.
cleaning out a drawer in the dresser.
Right.
Yeah. No toothbrush in the bathroom.
Yes. That's just going a little too far.
Yeah.
She said she's been with her guy for 23 years. So you know what? After 7 years, you're considered married, honey.
Right. That's what I've heard.
Yeah, that's common law in most states. Depends on what state you're in, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Raven. She got somebody. A Section 8.
Now that lady was in here asking, in Cindy's and my auction on Sunday, how you go about registering to auction. But maybe there was a problem after I left. I don't know. Christine Walta says, I met my husband when I was 6 years old. He. We got married in our 20s.
Oh, wow.
So your high school sweetheart, huh? Elementary and high school sweetheart. That's sweet.
Wow.
That's how my mom and dad were. She
Yeah.
was 15 when they met, and he was 19.
Wow.
We met at the roller skating rink. So every Friday, mom would take the bus with her friends and go to the roller skating rink, and dad would drive his car with his buddies and go to the roller skating rink. And then they would roller skate together.
Oh,
Wasn't that
now
sweet?
that was
Yeah.
sweet.
For 4
Carla,
years they did that.
Carla, don't feel left out now. You just a single girl, but hey, Raven's never been married,
Right.
so you know.
Yeah.
All right, she
And
found
she
her
said she
man.
didn't find her man till she was 29. Yeah,
Yeah. Well, at least you knew what you wanted then.
exactly. And what she didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I was 18 when I got married, and
I was 19 the
19 when
first
I had
time.
my first baby.
I was 20 when I
Uh,
had my only baby.
yeah. Oh, well, I had
And
mine.
after that,
Boom, boom, boom. You know.
2 years later, after I had my daughter, I was diagnosed with the rheumatoid arthritis. So there was no more babies for me.
Yeah. Well, I had 3 boys in 3 years, so I was let's see, 19, 20, 21. No, 22 was my last one because he was born in October. Then I waited 9 years and had my girl.
Yeah, Perla, don't worry about being a single girl.
No,
Not at all.
if
You're being
you
smart
want
about
a
it.
man, one will come to you.
That's right. On your terms, not theirs.
Yeah. Well, come on.
One baby on the bottle.
Well, you know
Me
what? That's
too.
true. All three of my husbands were very, very needy. Very needy. And the most recent one, he was the neediest one of all.
Jeez.
But you know, a lot of the men are like that. I think the women
Yes, they are.
mature quicker than a
Well,
man
you know what? I
does.
think they're the mama's boys, and they're used to having mama take care
Yeah,
of them, because that's how it was with all three of my husbands. They were mama boys, and um, I mean, I said, I am not your mama. I'm your wife.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's going to be pretty, Sandy.
It is.
Yeah, I
Just watching her put that in there.
pulled out some of that stuff that we cast. See if we can do something here with it.
Robert said my best friend was Shiloh. Shiloh, best canine ever.
Yeah. There
Oh,
you go.
yeah.
Hey, they're loyal.
Yes, they are. So are cats. I've got 2 cats.
Well, our cat's antisocial.
One of my cats is only social with me, even though we've lived with the kids for over 5 years now. Um, if I'm out in the living room and both my cats are out there with me, if one of them even walks in the house, she runs straight back to the bedroom. She's just, she'll tolerate them, sometimes petting her, but for the most part, she's a mama's girl. Now she had she had seizures from the time she was like 6 weeks old, and I had to give her medicine twice a day for seizures. And after about 3 or 4 years, she outgrew them, thank God.
Oh, well, that's good then.
I
Yeah.
think that's why she's a mama's girl.
Yeah. Which
'Cause
reminds
I
me,
was
I gotta give
I
my
was
little
always
dog her
cradling her
medicine.
like a little baby and giving her eyedroppers full of medicine and rocking her back and forth until she swallowed it. So I think that's why she's a mama's girl.
Yeah. Could be.
Ruby, Ruby, I wish my husband was still here. Me too. I wish mine was. I miss that man every day. When he was here, though, I kind of rolled my eyes at him and things like that. But hey, I'd give
But
it.
that's normal. You know what? My mom and dad, I can see them fight and squabble. Even when I go back home on the East Coast to visit now, they'll fight and squabble. But you know what? They'd be lost without each other.
Right.
My mom just had knee replacement on her right knee on Tuesday, and she's coming home from the hospital today. And my dad can't wait to get her home.
Oh, now that's
As
nice.
much as he grumbles and growls about, well, she actually still works, Mama. She works a
Oh,
part-time job for a government facility, a child's home where children are taken from their parents because they've been abused or they're delinquent. This is like the last stop hotel before you go to juvenile jail.
yeah.
So she still works, and she works the night shift. And
Uh,
so she will sleep for the better part of the day, and he'll make the meals and wake her up and make sure her clothes are ready. And
oh
I'm
my
like, this is
goodness.
a part of my dad I have never seen
Yeah, I
before.
worked night shift too, but hey, my husband didn't do all that.
Oh, my dad does everything. He even
I had to get up
vacuums. And
early and go pick up the kids at school and come home and then cook supper and then
well,
wash
see, it's
clothes.
just them two at home. If there were kids there, I'm sure it would be a different story. But it's just the two of them, and they have two dogs, and then they have a clouder of feral cats that live there on their property that they take care of.
Uh-huh.
And so that's their thing.
Yeah.
Dad, every 2 or 3 weeks will go and get a truck of coal for the outdoor furnace, and then every other day he'll go into the woods and he'll be cutting trees down. Now he just had what exactly was his dilemma? His heart was still doing what the pacemaker was supposed to keep it from doing.
Uh,
He's got a pacemaker and a defibrillator, and his thing went off in the middle of the night after he went to sleep. I mean, he went to sleep. That's when your heart slows down and your breathing slows down.
yes.
That's when it shocked the stuff out of him.
Oh my
And
goodness.
he woke up, and then he laid there afraid it was going to happen again, pretty much, and thinking, well, if it's my time to go, it's my time to go. And he got up the next morning and he wasn't feeling good. And so mom took, and that was just a couple of months ago. That was like,
That's scary.
it is scary. And I'm still fortunate to have both my mom and dad, and I know that I'm fortunate. So
Is Vanessa
every
still
time
trying to get
something
in?
happens, what, Sandy?
Is Vanessa still trying to get in, guys?
I'm not sure.
She was just a while ago, but she said she couldn't. So she was having a heck of a time.
Huh.
So I don't know if she's still trying or
Now,
not.
see, that's a thing too. I can't get in by the link that you put in the chat, but as soon as you send it to my uh, the email for my phone, then I can get in.
And see, I got in on the link that she sent, put in the channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kathy wants to know how your thyroid's doing, Sandy.
Not real great. It's still, I've still had a couple of bad days here lately, but
Shauna's having problems with her thyroid too. She takes medicine for it.
Francis, I thought I read her message where she said that she was having a
Yeah.
heck of a time.
Yeah.
That's the
But we
last
didn't read
message
it out
I
loud.
saw. Ruby was 32 when her husband passed,
He
Oh,
was
and he
34.
was 34. Oh my goodness, that's so
I can't even
young.
imagine. Yeah, that's so young to be a widow.
Yeah, well, so young to pass,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm sorry for your loss, Ruby.
Yes, me too. I bet you it's been a struggle.
I bet it has.
You know, when they told me that my husband had advanced cancer and there was nothing they could do for him. And I'm ashamed to say it now, but my first thought was, well, what's going to happen to me? You know,
Well, I mean, that's self-preservation. That's
I,
going to be your
see, I've
first thought.
always depended on him.
Right, right. That would be your thought.
Yeah. But anyway, we all have our uh, thoughts that we, don't like to think
Yeah,
about.
right, right.
Sandy, did you drop hot silver in water to get those spatters?
yes, I did.
Andar asked that question.
Yeah.
There's a video of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
So I guess that's what you're adding. Robert Jones is saying, Sandy, what are those pieces you're adding? Melted scraps? It's
Yeah.
splatters.
Yeah. I just melted a whole crucible of scraps and
Cool.
You got all different
yeah.
kinds of shapes, didn't you?
Yeah. Came out with some fun stuff. Yeah, this is
And was that
this is everything I came up with.
oh, wow.
It's about
No,
3
no.
ounces of silver.
Was that
Vanessa says, okay, how do I come in on my phone? Do I have to have my face on? Laugh out loud. No. Did you see this message, Fran or Vicky?
no, I did not. I did not see
Okay.
that.
Let me put the
And I thought I was watching.
Do you know how to go into YouTube, Vanessa?
Is
On
Vanessa,
your
Vanessa
phone?
still in here?
no, that's Vicky's. I'm sorry, I put the wrong thing in.
Yeah, that's my email.
Let me
That
get
was your last message, Francis said. I wonder how long ago that was.
okay.
Could have been too long ago. I don't know. We've been yakking, haven't we?
I know, we have been. Poor Vanessa, she's probably saying, shut up and read my message.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. There it is. Okay. There's the,
Hang out. Yeah.
there you go.
Oh, I was going to ask you, Sandy, those metal scraps like that.
Uh-huh.
Was that a test, or did you come
No,
about that accidentally, or?
I
No,
bet you she meant to do it.
yeah, I was just trying to come up with some
Experiment.
Okay, okay.
I think I did. I mean, that's a fun little.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That looks like a petal of a leaf. That's
It
beautiful.
does.
A petal of a flower. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, sweet Lynn.
all right, let's get this soldered maybe, if it doesn't fly off of here. Don't do that. Okay, stay.
Oh, that was about 15 or 20 minutes ago, Francis said.
Oh, my goodness.
She probably done gave up on us. I'm so sorry, Vanessa.
Me too. I'm sorry. Bless her heart.
I know.
Here you guys are falling down on the
You
job.
don't have to have your picture on. I've actually copped out of my picture a couple times.
Oh, Ruby said her husband had committed suicide,
Oh God.
Oh, Ruby, I'm so sorry.
and he was buried on their daughter's 13th birthday.
Ugh.
Oh, so sorry.
And now every time that child has a birthday, you're gonna think about.
Yeah.
Which I know
Well,
you probably
hopefully
think about him
she's
all the time, but you
yeah,
know.
hopefully she's old enough now that she can remember the good memories.
Yes, right. Oh, a freeform style. Okay.
Walter says her daughter makes fun of her because she can't pronounce YouTube. I say Ute, YouTube,
Jude.
Jude. Oh, okay, I see.
That's okay. Walter, me. I can't pronounce a lot of things.
Oh, you just have a southern drawl, that's all. I
Me,
love to hear southern
I don't
drawls.
have an accent.
Oh, no, not at all.
No.
How have people tell me what kind of accent you have, where you're from? I'm like, I don't have an accent.
I always
I'm a
say
dang Yankee.
I don't have an accent. You do.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. I get to hear some beautiful accents from our viewers.
Yeah.
I love to
Kathy
hear,
Valentine has
especially
beautiful, yeah.
Australians.
Yes, I was
I
saying Kathy
love
has a
that.
beautiful, uh-huh.
And oh goodness, what was her name from Germany?
Bianca.
Yeah, Bianca. I bet
Now I never
yes,
heard her accent.
I
I've
have
never had
it.
occasion
It's
to hear her
beautiful.
voice.
She's
She
got
came,
a YouTube video out.
she came
And
in here one day.
Lucia, oh, she has a beautiful accent too. I
Now I
could
haven't
just sit
heard
and
her.
listen to different. She does videos of jewelry jars,
Uh,
and she's just a little teeny tiny thing. She looks like anyhow, but she's got that beautiful French accent.
and who is that now?
Lucia,
Lucia.
I think
Okay.
her name is Lee. It's like Lucia, and then her last name is Lei, I believe.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look for her because I love accents.
Mm-hmm. And she's got a beautiful one. She's
Mm.
very articulate. I mean, it's obvious that she's got a full command of both languages. You can tell when people do. There's she does not have a loss of words. She's got words right at her fingertips.
Oh, and see, I wish I was like that.
Me too. I tried to learn Spanish when I was in school, and they teach you the bare minimum, I guess, what they have to teach you.
Yeah.
But you couldn't speak it fluently. Actually, the best way. Oh, she's Romania. Okay, I
Yeah.
assumed she was French. Why, I don't know.
Well,
Never assume.
maybe they speak French over there. I don't know.
I don't know. I just know she's got a beautiful accent. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube. He's from Russia, and he goes out and feeds all of the homeless cats in his area.
Oh, wow.
He's got millions and millions of viewers, and for the first time since I've been watching him for about 4 years now, and for the first time he did a live when he finds kittens that aren't doing well or they've lost their parents or what have you. He rents an apartment and he takes care of these cats in the apartment, and then he finds homes for them, like he's like a foster kind of thing.
Oh, my goodness.
He was saying hello to everybody as all of these people. I mean, the chat was going so fast you could not even read anything that was being said. And so he was saying hello to everybody, and then he was saying some of the people's names. And guess whose was the first name he said? Vicky Porter.
Oh, goodness.
I was
I bet
tickled to
you
death.
felt good.
Yeah.
Kathy, I think the pendant is for tomorrow's auction.
Yeah, you're right.
And see, Marguerite says she thought she was Spanish.
Yeah. Then
Yeah, she's got a beautiful voice. Oh my gosh.
Gillian said Italian with a question
Mhm.
mark.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this on the grinder and see what we got.
Okay. Poor Sandy, we just drowned her out with all talking, didn't we?
I know. She's like, oh, let me get some work done while they're
Yeah,
learning.
I was thinking maybe she appreciated the talking and what she could work.
Well, let me tell you something. It just feels so good to talk to someone besides the cats.
I know
I'm
what you
here by
mean.
myself all day long now with, no car here. So, it's the cats or
Or nothing.
right, right.
I know what you mean. Even though Darlene and Casey are here
Oh, yeah.
with me all day, but they're in the other part of the house.
Oh, okay.
And, only time I see them is if we meet in the kitchen.
Right. Meet for dinner time, right?
Right. Of course, if I needed anything, all I'd have to do would be holler at Darlene.
Yep. And they'd be right there.
Right.
Now, Marianne says she thought Lucia was Armenian like Anita. I thought Anita was Spanish. When I first started listening to her,
Anita,
it wasn't,
Anita.
she had her dad and her sister on, and I met other members of the family that I realized she's not Hispanic, she's Armenian. I did not realize that though until I got to meet some of her family.
Oh, she's a beautiful person.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
Let's see. Marguerite said her accent is so obvious. Marguerite, where are you from? I think you've told us before. Oh, Francis speaks French. I admire anybody who speaks
Wow.
another language. I've
So do
always
I.
wanted
So do
to,
I.
but I never could. Only French I know is bonjour, and I probably ain't pronouncing that right.
Oui, oui.
Bonjour, madame. Come into television. But you have to have that accent to say it right. I can't think.
Oh, I see what Ruby's saying. Ruby's saying she can order from Anita because Anita's linked up her video to I guess eBay, her accounts.
Oh, okay.
She said she can't find too many others to look at their jewelry on eBay.
Well, I wonder how do you find someone specific on
Well,
eBay?
usually everybody has their own store. And so you look under their store name.
I just wonder if Anita's is under her name.
I was gonna say Cindy has all of hers linked up there underneath her videos too. I don't have any other stores right now other than the auctions or someone seeing something in my jewelry jar videos.
Well, because I love eBay. Oh, look at that.
That's what we got.
Sandy, that's going to be something special.
Mm-hmm.
That is so pretty.
Oh, and you put that pink in there, and that's going to make the contrast. That's going to be beautiful.
Yeah.
It is. Oh, yes.
All right.
Is that the puppies I hear?
Pardon me?
Is that the puppies I hear?
Ooh, there you go. Pretty, pretty.
They're sleeping.
Oh, are they sleeping? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought every once in a while I could hear them. All right, let's see.
Might be one of the other dogs
Yeah.
walking around here.
Hey.
Let's
And it
see.
may be my head, hearing.
Yeah.
Oh, don't agree with me.
So my problem is with the stores is I'm technically challenged, for want of a better word.
Yeah.
You know, to take pictures, and now I can take pictures, but then to transport them
Right.
to a store and all of that, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Now I can take pictures, and as long as it's on my phone, I can send it to my sister's email or my brother's email or, you know, whatever. But to transport it to a store, that's a different.
That's probably as far as I could. I might not could even do that though. Well, of course I
Well, I
don't have
can't
a
do that.
phone.
That's what my problem is. I can take pictures.
Yeah.
It's transporting them that I don't know.
Yeah. You know, them phones takes beautiful pictures too.
Yes, they do. You know, I think who has the best phone that I've seen for doing the jewelry jars is there's actually a couple of them. Sally. Sally's phone takes phenomenal videos, and so does Marcia's. Our vintage store, and what's Sally's? I mean, it's crisp, like you're right there in the room with them.
Yeah. That's kind of like to see.
Yeah, me too. Yes, Lynn, I am feeling much better today. And when Sandy, her thing went up, her announcement, I was like, oh, finally something to do.
Uh, Walter says, Marguerite, now I want to hear you. I do too. Well,
So
I
do
want
I.
to hear, since she said her voice was so obvious.
Where did she say she was from, or didn't she say?
I asked, but I don't see where she said. Maybe Canada, because Mary Ann says, "Wow, Marguerite, the whole world is here today." I'm from Canada,
Okay.
so
Oh, no, Marguerite says I'm from Iraqi, Assyria.
oh, wow,
Okay.
yeah.
I tell you
So
what, the
she's
whole nation is
exotic.
here.
I was trying to
Exotic.
find where
Yeah.
she said, and I still
I
can't
think
find.
she was pretty much saying that a lot of the countries were represented here today. The whole world's here today.
Yeah, well, they are. I
Yeah,
love it.
I do too.
Okay.
All right. So,
Hello, Cynthia Russian. Just she came in
hi.
few minutes ago, I think. Hey,
Very
hon,
okay. Let's
where you going?
see.
You're not going in Kroger.
Walter
I
says,
got
this is where I
prescription.
wish this was a voice chat.
They just called in.
Yeah.
So, can you go tomorrow?
Marianne says, what a lovely piece of work, Sandy.
Thank you.
Okay. Casey
Thank
said,
you.
"Hello, Sandy."
Hey, Casey.
Like Casey.
Love that boy. He's so funny.
Oh, he's a sweetheart.
He is a sweetheart.
He takes care of his old
Yeah.
mama, I tell you.
Well, that's good. That's what he's supposed to do. You know, my
Yeah.
5.5-year-old is about to turn 6 in a couple of months. She says, Grandma, I'm going to take care of you when you get old. I said,
Oh,
oh,
how
okay.
sweet.
Did you tell her, hey, I'm
I
already
know,
old?
right?
No,
Well,
you just
she
pat
was
her on the head and say,
she
"Thank
was
you,
telling me
baby."
last night when I was reading her story. See, I'm the one who gets to put the girls to bed now that mommy's working. So I got grandma duty. So I bathe them and I read their stories and say their prayers and put them to bed.
Oh,
And
all the good
last night,
stuff.
Erin says, Grandma, I'm going to take care of you when you get old. And I was like, oh, okay.
How much
And
older do I have to get?
I know. She was like, how old are you? And I said, well, right now, Grandma is 56. I said, I'm going to be 57 next week. She said, oh, then you're going to be 100.
Oh,
I mean, she went from 56 to 57 straight to 100. And I was like, no,
right.
it doesn't really work that way.
Oh, goodness. Walter said,
She's a
"This
sweetheart.
is where I wish this was a voice chat."
Yeah.
It is a voice chat.
We just want to hear everybody's voice.
Yeah.
Sure do.
Sometimes she uses her phone, and sometimes she uses her tablet, and sometimes she uses her computer. Marianne.
Who's that?
Marianne asked about Thelma. Does she use a camera or a phone?
Okay.
I've seen her use her phone. I've seen her use her what is it, her iPad or whatever.
Uh-huh.
She's got and then of course she's got a laptop too, or a computer, one or the other. Yes, the international love of jewelry. That's what we are. Oh, Ruby says her name is Marcia too.
Wow.
Well, my name is really Vicky.
And my name is really Fran.
It's actually Victoria, but I go by Vicky. I'm not
I
sure
love Victoria.
Victoria is a beautiful name, and my name is actually Victoria Dawn, which is it's a very pretty name, but I don't feel like a Victoria.
Oh,
Victoria would be
well,
like,
in a way, you don't look like a Victoria,
right, exactly.
but then you
I
do
don't.
look like a Vicky.
Yes, I think Vicky suits me.
Yes. Let's see.
You know, for a hot New York second, Sandy, that sounded like the heartbeat of a baby in the womb when they do a sonogram. I heard that whoosh, 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 and I was like, what are we hearing?
I used to say it
Sandy
sounded like a
Masal.
washing machine.
I know, yes, the old time ringer washer.
Uh-huh.
Did you ever get your fingers caught in the ringer,
Oh my
Mama?
goodness, yes.
Yes.
I did.
My grandma got her fingers caught one time and she set up a holler, and I had to turn that knob that releases the tension.
Uh-huh. Well,
Had me
mine,
scared to
mine
death.
had a little old plaque that you just banged it to release it.
Oh yeah, no, hers had a handle
Uh-huh.
and it was hard.
Well, getting your finger caught's better than what the jokes were about grandma got her caught in the ringer.
I think that's happened once or twice.
Yeah.
I heard the same story, so it must have been true.
Must have been.
Yep.
Oh,
You know,
goodness.
even when those things were so outdated, she was still using a wringer washer out on the patio and hanging her clothes on the line. I used to help her all the time.
I still used a ringer washer until 1960 when my first child was born.
Hey, if it ain't broken, don't fix it, right?
Well, mine still works.
Probably still does too.
Yeah, I still got mine. It's down in the basement. And well, I
Hers, I'm
say it
sure.
still works. It did when we unplugged it and
Yeah,
put it aside.
yeah. Well,
But
you never know. Sometimes those old things, you just need to plug them right back up and they'll go again.
yeah, that's right.
They don't make stuff like they used to.
No, they make them to sell,
They make them
not to
disposable.
last.
They made
Yeah.
them disposable.
Right.
You to come
Marianne said her
together.
mom
They
had a ringer
are
washer right in our
disposable.
kitchen in the 80s. Well, that was probably, I'm trying to think when Grandma Porter moved out of her house
I
and
even
had to go
wash
in with,
diapers in that wringer wash.
yes, yes, you could wash anything. Men's
Yeah.
coveralls who were engineers, yes, you could wash anything in those things.
Uh-huh.
Old Wrangler jeans.
Yeah.
Had to try not to put too much in at a time though, or it would
Oh,
jump the,
yeah, or even start it over again.
yes, run it backwards.
Uh-oh. Raven
Okay.
still uses a wringer washer for rugs and work clothes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, her man's a mechanic, and I bet you he does get oily and greasy.
Uh-huh. Yep, throw that stuff in the wringer washer, man.
Yeah, put some oxygen soap in there.
Uh-huh. Now, Jillian said she cleaned silver today with bicarb and vinegar and
Wow.
scraped it in the sink. The house stinks now. What's bicarb? Is that just a bubbly water?
I would think so.
Yeah, I think so.
She said it worked though.
Well,
There you
that's
go. If it works, don't fix it.
Yeah.
yeah. Ringer washers do very big loads. The
Oh,
comforters and
Casey bought us a washer and dry, and it's like silver. Uh,
is it
metal.
a front load?
Yes, it's both of them's front load, and
I
it is
love the front
huge.
loads. They're
It
a lot
is
more
huge.
economical.
It goes almost to the ceiling in the washroom.
Oh, so it sits up on a stand? Yeah.
No, well, little
No?
feet, but not a stand.
Oh, okay.
Uh, you can wash comforters, bedspread, things, big things like that in there.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
oh boy, it's so nice. All right, let me
I
see
forget the
what.
brand that my girlfriend got her silver too, and she even had like a tray that she could put in her dryer to dry tennis shoes so that they were sitting in there and not rolling around and thumping and banging and
Oh,
knocking the door
yeah.
open.
Well, I've had
You
that
could
to
never
happen
dry your
before
tennis shoes in
too.
the dryer because they would knock the door open.
Yes. Walter said to clean silver, you just need baking powder, aluminum foil, and boiling water. What does the foil do?
I guess it reacts with the baking powder.
Yeah.
Maybe so. That'd be worth
I
trying
mean,
just to
I'm
see
not a
what it
chemist, but I
does.
can see aluminum foil and baking powder chemically working
All right,
together.
baking powder, that's different from baking soda.
Yeah, baking soda is the one, not
Yeah.
powder.
Well, she said baking powder. Okay, baking soda. Somebody said baking
Yeah,
soda. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, now I can see you use baking soda to make a bicarbonate.
I use Dawn dish soap and just warm bubbly water. It's
Yeah.
not harsh, and I use a toothbrush.
Yeah. I'd be afraid to knock some stones loose that way, though.
Oh, she's saying bicarb is baking powder. Baking powder or baking soda?
Baking
Baking
soda
soda.
is
Yeah,
bicarb. Yeah.
yeah.
I remember my dad, when he'd have like an upset stomach, he
Yes,
would
drink baking soda
he'd
water.
take about a half a teaspoon of
Let me
baking
tell you
soda
something though. I bet
with
he
his
had high
water.
blood pressure from doing that.
Well, now, he did have high blood pressure.
Yes. And that does not help any. Baking soda is pure sodium.
Yeah. But I've got high blood pressure too. They said
Kristen said, yeah,
hereditary.
it does work well. It moves the tarnish from the silver to the foil. Huh.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Never thought of that.
Me neither.
Say that again.
Having a pretty good session while you're having a session, Sam.
She says it moves the tarnish from the silver to the foil.
Oh, okay.
That'd be worth a try.
And Jillian says, me too with fairy. I don't know
Oh,
what fairy means.
what that
I mean,
was.
yes, it does raise the blood pressure. I mean, oh my. I think they make food these days generated so that everybody has to get high blood pressure medicine.
I think so. Well, I'm on two of
I
them.
mean, you look at the
Two different
sodium.
kinds.
I was on two and they put me on a third one and it caused I had an allergic reaction where my lips and my tongue and my neck.
Oh my goodness. Made them
Well, listen,
swell.
it was funny because well, it wasn't really funny, but my daughter and I saw the humor in it. From seeing my videos, you all know I have thin lips. I was just born with thin lips, and
I
as you
do
lose
too.
weight, they get thinner.
Yeah.
And so I never look like I'm smiling unless I'm like grinning from ear to ear.
Yeah.
And so
That's me.
Well, and it's so annoying to have thin lips. I really Shauna, my daughter, has, nice full lips, and I have my mom's lips. She has the same lips I have, so I got them from her.
Yeah. Well,
But
when I was working in the mill, I worked with this colored girl, black girl,
uh-huh.
and she's the sweetest thing. She's one of my best friends. Anyway, she'd say something, and I'd pretend like I was pouting. And
Uh-huh.
she'd say, Fran, you cannot pout because you do not have any lips. So I couldn't poke out my lips. Kathy wants to
Well,
know, have you made anything else for this week's auction?
No, I have not felt real great, so I'm behind.
Look, now you're
Cindy and
going to
I
have
got the
to
same
stop that
virus.
not feeling good.
And
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, it worries me about you. Have you been back to the doctor?
No, not yet.
You
I
you
haven't
need.
been
You
back for a
should,
while.
I'm a good one to talk. You need to go.
Yeah.
The crazy card says, what's his name, Mike? Most of the food in the
Yeah,
grocery store belongs at the landfill, and I believe that.
that's
Full of
true.
salt, GMO, and hormones in the meat. And you know what
Right.
else is in the meat? Not really meat. They're cloned animals. They can now put that stuff in
Oh
the
no.
grocery stores, and it does not have to be marked so that we know it's from a cloned animal. I don't want to eat a cloned animal. Do you?
I am
How do
so
they do
glad
that?
we are getting a steer to feed and butcher.
Uh huh.
I just,
We did that growing up. We raised our own beef, our own hogs, chickens, rabbits, you name it. We raised it for our meat, and dad would go deer hunting, and all of us kids went deer hunting, so that we had meat to put in the freezer, and that's how we grew up. And not knowing the meat that you get in the grocery stores these days, not knowing if it's real meat or if it's a cloned animal.
That's
I'm sorry, I
awful.
just don't want to be that far into science.
Uh-uh.
If there's people who want to eat the meat and see what the long term ramifications are, 30 years down the road, that's fine. They can participate in that study. I don't want to be. I don't want to be one of them.
No. Uh-uh.
You know, I already had to play guinea pig with medications. I don't want to play it
So
with food.
you look at a nice looking roast, say, and you
Yeah.
think, now what's in there? What byproducts is in there?
Yes. What hormones went in there?
Yeah.
What did they feed those
And see, I'm
animals?
not supposed to have any organs because of my
Cholesterol?
yeah,
Yeah.
and my liver.
And I was going to say,
So
you probably like nothing better than liver and onions.
yes,
Um,
I
uh,
love
you know
fried
what
chicken
my dad loved?
livers.
Cow tongue, cow heart, deer
I don't
heart,
like
squirrel
that.
brains, all of that.
Uh-uh. I don't like. Now I used to eat pork brains when I was a kid and didn't know no
Me,
better.
mm-mm. My
Not
dad couldn't
now.
pay me enough money to eat squirrel brains. Forget
Yeah.
it. He would crack them little skulls open, and I was like,
Oh
oh,
my
I'm going to leave the
gosh.
room.
Oh
I would have to leave the room.
yes, I would have too. But they put all that stuff in meats now. They put the
What's a hobby farm, Marianne?
hearts and stuff.
Marianne says she grew up on a hobby farm as a child with most of my food coming from our place. So you had animals for hobbies, but you were able to procure your own food that way?
And she making her own frozen meals.
Yeah, that's good when you can do
Yes,
that.
I wish I could do that. I can't even make a meal to eat,
Let me
much
tell you
less
something, Mama.
frozen.
You'd be surprised at what you could put at the crock pot at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning and
Oh
it'd be ready for dinner at 5 o'clock that
I
evening.
know. That's what I've been telling Darlene. We need to get more
Shauna is
stuff.
putting stuff in the crock pot every day before she leaves because she doesn't leave to go to work until like, is it 10 or 11? Anyhow, she has been doing crock pot meals, and you'd be surprised at what you can put in there that comes out as a whole meal. Like you wouldn't think you could make spaghetti or
Yeah.
lasagna or something like that in the crock pot.
Right. You can put a roast with potatoes and onions and carrots. Oh yes, Sandy.
Yeah.
That is. Oh yes, that's looking so good.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes.
We'll stick it in pickle.
In the pickle jar.
I love all the little decorations around it.
I do too.
Yeah. Awesome.
Let's see. I was trying to find Autumn Grace's name, but I can't find it. Hello, Autumn Grace.
Okay.
So
Great. Okay. Yeah, I
Mar-
lived in a rural area, and
it's
there
Marthea.
were farms all surrounding us, and the Amish
Her
and the
name's
Mennonites.
Marthea.
I can
Marcia.
see what you would call that a hobby farm.
Yeah.
Marcia. How do you
No,
spell that?
Marthea. Marthea. I believe is the way.
Spell it. Spell it for me.
Oh shoot, I can't spell it.
Yeah, we always had big gardens too, and I actually lucked out. I had allergic reactions every time I would go in the garden. So I did not have to, unless there was an emergency, did I have to go into the garden, like if we needed snap peas for dinner and we didn't have any, and I had to run down to the garden where the snap peas were and bring a bag up.
Marcia.
Marthea. Marthea. I believe.
Marcia.
Yeah.
Marcia.
It's like Martha, only it's got like an extra.
The
Okay.
whose name is that?
Autumn Grace.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting to
Marcia,
see if
okay.
she was going to put it in there for me.
Oh, Autumn Grace makes you sound younger.
Marcia.
All right. Well, my puppies have just crashed out over there.
What'd you do? Run them?
I ran them.
I can't run. My dad still makes vegetable soup every year and pickled beets. My mom and dad make the best pickled beets in the
Oh, I
world.
love pickled beets.
They do their pickling with that vinegar sugar recipe.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's the best.
Oh. Why can't somebody live close to me that does stuff
Hi,
like
Hedwig.
that?
How are you doing?
Ah, farmer and a shrimper.
A shrimper. How about that?
Doesn't he have a dangerous life? Like they show on that TV
Shrimper?
show? Yeah.
I don't
They
know.
go out on their boats for like weeks at a time and
Sandy, you reading chat, hun?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. I was just going to
Okay,
read what Timothy was saying.
Yeah.
Let's see. What have I got?
2 thinner bracelets.
Let me see. Right now,
Hey, Hetty.
let's see. I thought I had some half round. Oh, shoot.
Let's see.
Mm.
It's in Hetty's in New Jersey.
Let's see what I got. Hmm.
Nothing wrong with having tomato plants on your balcony.
No.
You know what, Cynthia? I have been having the same problem. I have not been getting a lot of my notifications either. As a matter of fact, when I came on, Sandy was already in middle of conversation, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is.
Now, I did get her notification, but there's a lot of them that I don't get.
Yes.
All right, he catches shrimp and fish. Not gone no more than a week.
Okay.
Hey, that gives you a week of relaxation.
Yeah, so that when he comes back, you can appreciate him more, huh?
Right. I've never been able to have a garden.
I
I
suppose
remember
you're in
my mom.
Arizona.
I remember my mom
Summertime.
having strawberry plants and
Yeah.
onions
We
because
grew our own
we
grape.
go out there and pull up an onion and just eat it right there
Yeah.
in the garden.
How about kohlrabi?
What?
Kohlrabi. It's like a turnip.
Oh, never heard of it.
Okay, it's sort of like a turnip in its
Oh, okay.
taste and the way it looks.
Oh, is it good?
Um, yes, I love kohlrabi.
Okay.
Not crazy about turnips, slightly different
Oh,
taste,
now
but
I love turnips.
yeah, you probably like ramps too, don't you?
What's that?
A strong wild onion. My dad would go
Oh,
out in the woods like
yes.
once a year when they were in season.
We just call them wild onions.
Okay, well, he would also get these mushrooms. I forget what they were called, but man, they were the ugliest mushrooms I've ever seen, full of
Now I'm
like
scared to
like
do the
whole Swiss
mushrooms.
cheese. Yeah, and he would soak them until all the bugs would come out. Ugh.
Eat a mushroom, and then I'd go floating through the woods.
All right, Kathy, I think I've got, this is kind of thick, half round. Um, for a bracelet.
A crab fisherman. Wow.
I think that would make a good size bracelet.
Yes, it would. Mm.
Let me measure it, see how long it is. I just she wants two of them
To put on
so
either side of her badass.
yeah,
Hello, Donna.
I'm gonna have to order.
Roberta. Sandy, something I'd like to see you make some more of is those bracelets where you twist the copper and silver and was
Oh
it
yeah,
brass?
okay.
I'd like to see you make some more of those. Them things was pretty, I thought. Did they sell those that you made?
Mm-hmm.
Did they sell good?
Uh,
In
it
other
was
words, was it worth your time?
Well, the one I got was dirt cheap.
Uh, did you get one of those that I'm talking about? That
Yeah, let me go get it. Hold on.
okay?
um, yeah, Kathy, this one is 6 inches. Probably a little bit over 6 inches if I could straighten it out a little bit. So it would make a decent bracelet. If you like this size, I'd have to order some more silver to make another one. But it's a nice hefty bracelet, you know. Let me see. I don't know where my scale is. I don't know.
Over there.
Yeah, over there, over there. If you guys only could see what I'm looking at here, it's a mess. Oh, I found some more silver.
Oh wow!
Oh, okay.
You like me? Don't tell them what you'll find. You get digging around.
Oh, you know what? I think I found another piece of that.
Well,
Well. Oh, no, it's
oh,
not. All right. Where the heck did I put my scale? Oh, I bet you maybe it's in the. Let's see.
Roberta got your notification. Yeah, Roberta. Kathy says maybe stamping to match the badass bracelet. Boy, those puppies are tuckered out, aren't they? Yeah, Hetty, I got it too. But there for a while I wasn't getting notifications. Excuse me.
This, Kathy, this is 26.5 grams. So it's a heavy piece of sterling. I do have something that's thinner and lighter. It's a flat piece of silver. It's just, but it's kind of thin for a bracelet. I'm afraid that it would bend on you. But I've got to put in an order to this guy, this new guy. So
I'm anxious to get to looking to see what all he's got too.
yeah,
Once you get, you
he
know,
says he's got everything. So
once you get involved with him and everything, you said something about you could might maybe get us a good deal.
yeah, I think I'll be able to get you guys a discount, a little bit of a discount.
Yeah. The Chicago Hustle Zone. Wow, mouthful. You see what they say, and they don't need a new bracelet. And how do I measure my wrist so that it fits perfect?
If you give me the whole circumference of your wrist, then I can figure it out from there.
Okay. Went out to get the bracelet and the daggone phone rang.
Ruby says she wants one of your beautiful rings. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yes.
You know what? This bracelet does not fit anybody in my household.
Let me click over on you. That's a big bracelet. That's a 6.5 inch.
Yes.
bracelet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See,
Chicago, honey, that would fit you.
ugh. Let me see if I can.
But you know, even the
Open it up a little bit.
the three strands that you were doing.
Don't move so fast, Vicky. We can't
Yeah.
see it. There you go. Yeah, it's 6.5 inches.
Yeah, that's really huge on me. And not my son-in-law's taste, but it doesn't fit my daughter either. I would have to put it all the way up my arm.
I'd be like one of them Amazon women.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was trying to think on what, since this is a special Sandy piece, I was trying to think of what I could do, because everybody would like ready to cut the right arm off to have a Sandy piece.
Yeah.
And here I've got one and can't even wear it on my right arm.
Yeah, Lynn, I think everybody wants a Sandy piece. I know I do. Just my pocketbook won't let me.
Do you get friend mail, Momo?
Do I get friend mail?
Yeah.
Yes, I've gotten one from Dwayne and one from who was that other lady? Cindy, somebody, but it wasn't. It wasn't Cindy Loves Jewelry. It wasn't her. It was
Oh, jewelry nurse?
It was Cindy McGarry.
Yeah.
Yeah, a girl.
See. Yeah.
Okay. Where's your address listed? On your channel?
I don't have a channel really.
You do. Everybody has a
I
channel.
have a channel, but it's not.
It's Casey's address.
Yeah, Casey.
Oh, okay. Casey's is probably on his, right?
Yeah, he lives here, so we all got the same address.
Oh, I need to stop moving.
Yeah.
Phone. I was like,
you get to be a blur. Okay. Did you see in what Kathy wrote? Let's see. Let's go with 2 of the heavier size. No hurry. Just let me know. Message me a price when you can on Facebook.
Okay. I don't remember. Did I make? I can't remember. I think I made that bracelet 6¼ or 6½. Can't remember. I think I made it larger than a 6. If you can, see if you can get how long that bracelet is. All right, so here we are, kids.
Beautiful.
Spectacular.
Did that pickle make it shine like that?
Yeah, it just takes the all the black junk
Yeah,
into it.
okay.
So we'll go
It's
over,
pretty.
we'll put it on the buffer and see what it looks
All
like.
right.
Swanson says, Sandy, you are amazing. All the work that goes into your pieces is wow.
Thank you.
She is. I never fail to be amazed at her
I
talent,
know, me too. Me too.
and I love to watch her work. Even though we do talk a lot, we still watching you.
Oh, every move.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Does your son play games on his PC, Jillian?
If he's young, he probably does.
Yeah, I've got a 5-year-old who already knows her way around tablets and phones and
Yeah, if something
has
happened to
games to
your computer,
play. And
holler for your grandkids to
I'm
come fix
telling
it
you,
for you.
my granddaughter will have to get me out of a pickle one day.
Walter, you come back, hon, and you have a good night. She
Yes,
said
have a good night.
past midnight there, so you come
It's
back
in
to
shut
see
eye.
us. Let's see, did I think I did went on her.
Chicago hustle, forget about it. You won't get any pieces that have already been sold. Sandy's got people who collect and who wait for her every piece to come out so they can collect.
And I could name a couple of them, but
Yes, I
I
could
won't.
too.
Oh
Well,
my
more power
goodness.
to them. That's what I say.
But whenever they have the auction, there's a couple of them that has a bidding war.
Oh, he makes music. He makes music on his computer. That's awesome.
Oh, he sells, and he's 18. Ah, wow. What kind of music? Does he sing, or is it just instrumental, or?
Yes, Chicago. She does make some beautiful pieces. Beautiful pieces.
I don't think I've seen that Chicago in here before.
Oh yeah,
But they got a
Yeah,
ranch,
he's a
so
good
they
guy.
got to be,
He's a good guy. Yeah.
yeah.
he's my buddy.
Now.
And Robert Jones says Sandy is a great artist.
Yeah, we know that.
Boy, if I got you guys fooled.
Look, you can only bluff so far, Sandy, okay? The proof is in the pudding.
Right.
Yeah,
Chicago hustle zone. What's his real name?
Greg.
Greg. See, I'm trying to remember all of these.
The only reason I remembered it is because he bought something from my auction a couple of weeks ago. Actually, he bought several somethings.
Okay.
Yes, she does use top-notch stones, Robert. You're right about that.
Yes. And if she makes the least little bit of imperfection, she not junks it, but she won't send it. She'll make
Right.
another one.
She'll make another one.
She's a perfectionist.
The reason why you don't see it, Roberta, is because she sells them at the auctions as soon as she makes them.
Yeah.
So she never has anything sitting for any length of time. Yes, Roberta, I'm feeling much better than I was on Sunday. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gents, I'm being called to supper, and I always miss the finished product. But I'll have to come back and watch it later. Love
Yeah,
you
you just have to come
guys.
back and watch like the last 5 minutes to see
Yeah.
them.
Thank you, Sandy, for letting me come in. And I shall see y'all later.
Have a good
Bye.
day.
You too, hon. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, Sandy, it's you and me. Too bad Vanessa wasn't able to get in. Well, doggone it, I keep losing the picture.
All right, guys. It looks a little better.
Boy, I can see where Vanessa was trying to get in here. Poor girl. Yeah, I'm not sure. It looks like she tried like maybe 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
Oh, I see a little bit of movement back there in the puppy condo. That's the boy, right? Or is that the girl?
That's the girl.
Uh,
The boys crashed out in front
okay.
there.
Yeah, he's got more white and she's got more brown.
Right. Yeah.
You mean today, Roberta, or long term? When did you start doing your jewelry online, Sandy?
Oh gosh, I think it was in maybe September, October.
I was going to say before the holidays. I remember that. I just
Yeah.
couldn't remember how far before the holidays. She started, what, 40 years ago? And she's pretty much
43.
self-taught. Oh, lucky you, Raven. We don't have anything like that here, at least not that I know of. Of course, we're on base, and you know, the base does totally different stuff than what Tucson does. The base is like their own little world. But that would be cool to have a citywide rummage sale. Yeah, Raven, good luck. You see any more deer out your window, Sandy?
Oh, yeah, I did. Right, yesterday, I think it was.
Yeah.
Right out this door.
Is that right?
Right out this door. About maybe 30 or 40 feet out the door.
Okay. Okay, well, that's cool.
Yeah, I took
Maybe
pictures
from
of it.
time to time you'll find some horns out there.
Yeah. Yeah, we found one.
That would be really cool to have Mama put that on a dream catcher for you.
Yeah.
Although I know the ones that you have, she already had stuff on them.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but I want her to make one thinking about me, you know,
Yes.
just mine.
Yep. And you could make your little silver dove for her.
Yeah. Well, I got 3 pieces of furniture painted. And
Cool.
in my
I didn't get to see that. Did you do it online?
No, I didn't. Because
Okay.
I would, you know, paint it and then I'd have to wait until it dried,
Right.
and I was trying to figure out how to get the look I wanted. I finally think I figured it out,
Ah, okay.
but they turned out pretty cool.
Robert
Guys,
Jones says, speaking of antlers, he's made a small silver jewelry. Oh, have you made small silver jewelry antlers?
yes, I have.
Okay.
All right, so let's get it.
Oh, Marianne, you make dream catchers too? Yes, that's true. You can make a video on your phone. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh.
Over here. Let's see.
That's
Let me get.
beautiful. And I actually prefer the lighter pink opal as opposed to the darker mauve when they're side by side. I like that lighter shade better.
There we go. Let's see if I can hide my face. Maybe it'll focus on it. Come on. Let's see. There we go.
Beautiful. Okay, Raven, I'm going to have to go watch your videos. I have not seen any of them pop up in my feed, so I'm definitely going to have to go looking for them then.
So
Yes,
it's
Shelby
big.
says, awesome as usual, Sandy.
It is
Love that.
big. Let me see. Let's get my ruler out here. It is.
Love it.
Let's see. Let me put it on this other side.
It is a pretty pink, Lynn. Hi, Kathleen.
So it's just a hair over 2 inches. Quit moving around.
Stop playing Vicky.
Yeah. The stone is
Raven, you made a rock video? Oh, a rock video.
3/4 of an inch by an inch.
Wow.
is the stone. So
Beautiful.
there you go, guys. So that'll come up tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And let's see. What are we doing here?
It's pink Peruvian opal, Lynn.
Yeah. And I think I'm going to put it on this.
I figured it out when I was halfway through the sentence, Raven. Yeah, I'm going to do a binge watch whenever we're done here. Going to go to Raven's channel and watch Raven's videos. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's nice. That collar looks nice.
So I think that's what we're going to do with it.
There you go. Beautiful.
Get this cleaned up. Going to have to test this. I'm pretty sure it's silver, but it's not marked, so I'll get it tested and get some of
beautiful.
the tarnish off of it here.
How did I become to know what I know about stones, Lynn? I just became a lover of jewelry at a very young age, and I found that I could actually buy stuff and make it a whole lot cheaper than what I could buy it for. So started it out as a hobby, and then of course the more you work with the beads and stones, the more knowledge you learn. At least that's how I did anyhow. You go to a gem show, and not even necessarily the one in Tucson. That would be maybe very overwhelming for someone going for the first time, but a lot of areas will have gem shows within a few hours drive away. So
it is marked, guys, right there.
yes, I see that.
So
Okay.
Don't have to test it. It's marked.
Yes, that helps a lot too. Books. Okay, good job.
So I am going to make a ring later on with white buffalo, turquoise, and coral that somebody ordered from me. But I'm going to take a break here for a little bit, guys, and then I'll come back on a little later. So
yeah, get some dinner.
Yeah. Well, the boys have been gone for a couple of days, and I just noticed that they're home, so I wanted over and say hi to them.
Okay. Did they have a doctor appointment in town or something?
They had a doctor appointment in St. George.
Okay.
So now, Kathy, did you say you wanted 2 of these heavier bracelets? I can do garnet pieces, yes, Marianne. I'm gonna start doing some faceted stones here pretty quick.
She said
Okay.
yes, Sandy.
All right. Okay, I'll put another piece of that in on my order too. All right, guys. I'll be back probably an hour or 2, something like that. And
okay, have a nice dinner.
So guys, bye from Farron for a little while. See you later.
See you later.